Hey, TFAX family, welcome back to the channel. Today, we've got an exciting lineup of the latest buzz from the world of reality television and beyond. Let's dive into our four unique stories that are making headlines. First up, we have Lindsay opening up about her experiences with social media and the impact of speaking her mind. She's not afraid to be herself, even if it means losing followers. What does this mean for her journey in Bachelor Nation? Next, Joe Amabile weighs in on the drama unfolding in the Bachelor universe. He shares his thoughts on the tangled web of misunderstandings between Grant Ellis and the ladies involved. Will this affect their chances of love? Then we have a heartwarming moment from Dotun Olubeko as he gushes over his fiancee Charity Lawson. The couple celebrates love with a sweet Valentine's Day tribute that will melt your heart. And finally, we turn to Katie Thurston, who shares her brave battle with breast cancer. Friends and fans rally around her with love and support as she navigates this challenging journey. How is she handling it all? Stay tuned as we break down each of these stories in detail. Lindsay has always been known for her authenticity, and recently she opened up about the impact of staying true to herself on social media. The former bachelorette, who gained fame on Nick Vile's season of The Bachelor, shared her candid thoughts during an episode of the Higher Learning podcast. Rachel revealed that her commitment to speaking out on issues that matter to her has resulted in losing social media followers, but she refuses to let that deter her. In her own words, Rachel expressed, "Why do certain people have millions of followers and I don't? I don't fit in." She candidly admitted that her follower count has fluctuated, especially when she voices her opinion on significant topics. She noted, "The more I would speak out, the more I was myself, I would lose them. I will probably lose more when this comes out." One instance she shared was a response to Bachelor alum Tyler Cameron's criticism of Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime performance. Rachel's reply, "You just don't get it, friend," highlighted the cultural significance of the performance. She explained, "When I say you don't get it, it's also you don't get me." This response illuminates the challenges she faces when her views aren't understood or appreciated by some of her followers. Rachel reflected on the backlash she often receives, noting that comments dismissing her feelings often come with phrases like, "Here's Rachel again," being angry, making it about race. This only underscores her point that many don't seem to grasp the deeper messages she conveys through her posts. Despite the hurdles, Rachel remains steadfast in her approach. She acknowledged, "I lose followers every day. It is what it is. I'm not for them." And that moment kind of highlighted it for me. It's clear that Lindsay is committed to being a voice for herself and her beliefs, regardless of if that means a smaller audience. So, what do you think about Rachel's decision to keep being herself on social media? Do you follow her and appreciate her authenticity? Now let's turn our attention to the drama unfolding in Bachelor Nation as fan favorite Joe Amabile shares his perspective on the recent tensions involving Grant Ellis, Rose Somsky, and Carolina Quixano. The situation has stirred quite the conversation, and Joe is here to break it down. During a chat with US Weekly, Joe reflected on a significant mishap that occurred during a recent episode of The Bachelor. Grant Ellis was accused of telling Rose that he was thinking of her while dancing with Carolina, a claim that quickly turned into a whirlwind of misunderstandings. Rose, feeling hurt, confided in Carolina about what she thought was said. This led to a confrontation that put Grant in a tough spot, as he denied ever making those remarks. Joe Amabile didn't hold back in his assessment of the situation. He stated, "I think Rose made a fatal mistake when she confided in Carolina." Once those words are out, it causes confusion and drama in the Bachelor world, and there's just not much room for error. If you slip up, it can really hurt your chances. It's clear that he empathizes with Rose, acknowledging her feelings, but ultimately emphasizing the misstep that set off a chain reaction. Joe also commended Grant for how he's been handling these intense situations. He mentioned Grant is doing a great job managing the various complications thrown his way. "It's not an easy position to be in, especially when emotions run high." Fans are eagerly anticipating how this will play out leading up to the crucial final rose ceremony. With an upcoming decision looming for Grant, Joe offered his support, encouraging him to follow his heart. "If someone doesn't have their heart in it, then it will never work, no matter how much pressure is applied." What do you think about Joe Amabile's take on this drama? Do you agree with his assessment? And how do you feel about the dynamics between Rose, Carolina, and Grant? Let us know in the comments. Next up, we have a heartwarming story featuring Dotun Olubeko and Charity Lawson, who are clearly in a loving relationship after finding each other on The Bachelorette. In a recent Instagram post, Dotun celebrated Valentine's Day with a sweet tribute to Charity that fans can't get enough of. Dotun shared a carousel of adorable photos and videos that captured the essence of their time together, including moments from their adventures at Disney World and romantic getaways. He wrote in the caption, "They say love is patient and kind, but true love is also surviving our stupid quirks, sharing the last slice of pizza sometimes, and psychotically laughing at inside jokes no one else understands." This heartfelt message perfectly encapsulates the playful yet deep connection they share. He continued, "Charity, you make every day brighter, funnier, and full of love. To me, love is simply you. Happy V-Day to my baby girl, Mrs. Charity Lawson." The sincerity in his words overwhelmed fans, as many rushed to express their admiration for the couple in the comments. Charity also took to her own Instagram to share a similar tribute, showcasing some of the same moments and adding her unique touch. "Happy Valentine's Day to my Earthside angel," she wrote. "The one who loves so hard, makes me laugh nonstop and vice versa, challenges me, inspires me, my biggest cheerleader, and is by my side with every adventure that we take." Her words echoed Dotun's sentiments perfectly, demonstrating the deep bond they've formed since their season ended. Despite the whirlwind of reality TV fame, Dotun and Charity are in no rush to tie the knot. They've been open about taking their time with wedding planning, focusing instead on settling into their lives together. In a previous interview, Charity expressed, "We've taken a pause on it, and I'm totally fine announcing that. I feel the pressure to check off everything on a timeline, but I don't want that. This time together is important." What do you think about Dotun and Charity's love story? Are you rooting for them as they navigate their relationship? Share your thoughts with us. And finally, we turn to Katie Thurston, who recently shared some incredibly brave news about her health. The former bachelorette revealed that she has been diagnosed with breast cancer, and the outpouring of love and support from her friends and fans has been remarkable. Katie announced her diagnosis on Instagram, introducing the update with a heartfelt message. "Life update. I have breast cancer. Yesterday, I saw all the couples post their Valentine's Day celebrations, and I felt envious, if I'm being honest." She shared. Her honesty about her feelings made it clear that this diagnosis has been a heavy burden, especially during a time typically filled with love and joy. Katie went on to describe the whirlwind of feelings she experienced during this tough time. "My fiance, Jeff, took me to Hawaii, and after that, we were going to travel the world before planting roots together in NYC. But instead, my Valentine's Day was spent coordinating a place to live, as I have to go back to LA for more testing and treatment. It's a situation that no one wants to face, particularly so close to what should be a joyous occasion." Her friend Jess Ambrose spoke about Katie's unparalleled strength and kindness during this difficult time. On the Your Mom and Dad podcast, Jess said, "Katie just thinks about people and loves people harder than anyone I have ever met. I just have to say that because a lot of people don't even know to what extent she's constantly helping people because she doesn't talk about it." Katie's commitment to supporting others has truly shown through, and now her friends are rallying around her to offer their love and encouragement. Jess urged fans to flood Katie's DMs with love and encouragement, emphasizing the importance of community support in times of need. Katie also reflected on the practical side of her diagnosis, sharing the overwhelming process of organizing her treatment plan, which will include chemotherapy. "I scheduled appointments for another biopsy, fertility, mental health, surgery, as well as meeting with my team to discuss the overall treatment plan," she noted, highlighting the myriad challenges she faces ahead. Throughout this tough journey, Katie continues to express gratitude for her fiancé and the support she has received. "Oh, to my extraordinary husband-to-be, I don't know how I'd do this without you," she said. As she navigates this difficult chapter, it's clear that the support she has from her community and loved ones will be invaluable. What are your thoughts on Katie's journey? Are you inspired by her strength? Let us know in the comments. And remember to send her all your love.